Richie, on the road again on Tuesday night down to Bristol City. First of all, how's the mood in the camp? I know you've been in yesterday and you're training again today.
Yeah, they were training yesterday and they were all disappointed, but obviously are well aware that they need to raise their standards. But we're not getting too down about it. Looking at it now, mid-table, not ideal, but actually, to be fair, considered what we've got, we're doing okay. So it's not a great run, and we need to change the run very quickly. But in the grand scheme of things, we'll continue to keep working hard, and the players are determined to put it right.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, a squad that went 7 games unbeaten of players doesn't suddenly become a bad squad because we've lost 3 games.
No, they don't. And actually, when you look at it, and it's all ifs and buts, but we weren't great in the Port Vale game. Stevenage probably did enough to win the game. And the other day, the only difference was a sloppy penalty. Would it have finished 0-0? We don't know. We'd never know. But I'd actually say there wasn't a lot else in it apart from that. So all ifs and buts, but the small details are letting us down at the minute.
How much of a difference tomorrow would it make for us to get the first goal, you think?
Well, it would be something that we've not done for a while. The Bradford game was the last one. We scored first and went on to win the game. So I think in terms of our mindset, obviously it would help if we scored the first goal. It would certainly help if we stopped conceding the first goal so early. So again, we'll be going out there working as hard as we can today, making sure we've got all the details nailed down, and then fingers crossed it's down to the players.
There was an honest response on Twitter from Carl McFadden after Saturday's game, apologising to his teammates and to the fans for the mistake. But like I say, you've got to put that's all got to be forgotten now. We've got to go from the start with an absolutely 100% mindset and taking into the game plan. Yeah,
and there will be a game plan. Obviously, we go into everything with a game plan. We work extremely hard behind the scenes to make sure the players know everything. And there are aspects, that we know that he was going to do that and Carl McFadden was going to do that on Saturday? No, of course not. So, but it is small detail. Joe Walsh loses his man at Stevenage after 10 minutes and we're a goal down. Kyle with a sloppy tackle, but these are human beings. They're not machines. And Kyle's got a mistake in him, the same as Joe's, the same as everybody else. So that's what happens. It's League One football and people make mistakes. So it's how we react to those mistakes and move on.
Bristol City look like they might have turned the corner, and a while ago you were saying that they will finish in the top half of the table. Good footballing side as well.
Yeah, I mean obviously everybody knows Sean's philosophy on the way the game's played, and they will be going about their business very quietly and moving on and keep doing the right thing. So it'll be a good game of football, and I certainly don't expect Bristol City to be anywhere near where they are. Their squad is immensely strong. They've got some good players. Obviously a good manager in terms of the way the game's played, and I think if everybody sticks with them, they'll end up finishing in the top half. So tomorrow's game is as tough as it's going to be. It will be as tough as the Sheffield United and the Wolves and the Peterborough games, because they're all big clubs. So for us to go there and get a result, we'll have to be at our best.
But you mentioned those 3 games. We won 2 of them, and we won 1, drew 1. We're very unlucky to lose the other one. They sort of seem to bring the best out of us, don't they?
Yeah, and hopefully that will be the case again. A nice big pitch, nice stadium, plenty of fans. So hopefully our players will lift themselves and we'll get a good performance.
You thinking about shuffling things around for tomorrow night?
Yeah, there's not a lot of shuffling we can do, but I've got an idea of how I want it to be played, and we'll be setting out in training today with that plan. And there could be an odd change, but we need to make sure that everybody's in the right frame of mind and physically in the right place as well.
Last one, Billy Clark. He's been training, I know, for the last couple of days. Has he got a chance of being available?
He's going to travel with us. He's going to train this morning and travel with us, and then we'll reassess him and see how he is in the morning.